Well, that is what I woke up early in the morning to experience. There was a massive pineapple express last week. Brought all the water from Hawaii, turned this valley into Lake Chehalis. That water has since dropped, and now we got a lot of water here at our place because it holds it very well. And the ducks came with the water. It's December 17th, 2023. We're less than a week away from the winter solstice. And I can definitely feel the darkness. And it feels like December for sure. There's no more leaves on any of the trees. Everything's on the ground. Everything's kind of dead and still. To be honest, I actually love this time of the year. That was just fantastic. Next to our property, there's a piece of WRP, and the ducks love to roost in there. And I mean, just look at this. That was an incredible morning shoot. All you got to do is shoot once, and they all leave the roost. And if you're a good shot, you can pick them off as they leave if they fly right over. And a few of these flew right over the blind. Overhead shots, killed them right over the water there. It was so much fun. So I got 4 just out of that first morning. A couple of volleys as the birds got kicked out of their roost. Some of these drakes are just fantastic, just humongous, fat. In fact, every drake mallard this year, I think every duck has been healthy, thick, lots of, at least a centimeter of duck fat on them, more so around their legs here. But fantastic way to open up just the first big hunt here at the farm. We've had to travel so much this whole season because we really haven't had the water yet. It was dry almost all of October. We had a little bit of water in November. Good morning. It is Sunday, November the 19th. And a long-awaited dream is coming true today. I'm hunting a new spot I've been looking at for quite some time now. Sarah and I put in the effort to come on out here and get set up. Waterfowling is labor intensive and big on the preparation steps. We have arrived. She's out there in that blind on the point of that cut right there. We're kind of on 2 big intersecting cuts. And I'm back here behind these bows of spruce. There were a lot of birds working around as we got set up. Tide is dropping. We'll see what happens here. First time location hunt. Nice shot, Sarah. Sarah just killed the first drake mallard at this spot. And soon after that, I got a widgeon. I like the way the shotgun blasts echo in this location. There it is, the first Drake mallard at this new spot. Sarah brought him down with the third shot. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, very pretty.
And there's a whole bunch of birds hidden from us we didn't even see. It caused a little mini migration when you fired. Hopefully they all come back.
I knew they were over there.
It's all a new learning process.
Sorry.
That's a dandy mallard.
Put him out of his fucking misery.
It's a dandy mallard. Yeah, he went down right over there. I could probably go get him. Not too bad so far. Got a widgeon, 2 mallard, and a green-winged teal. Sarah has 3 beautiful drakes. We are approaching low tide right now. We have 7 more ducks to go. See what happens when the water starts flooding back up in here. Got him. Well, that about does it for today, and that also about does it for hunting the west side of the Cascades in the month of November. I'm glad that things ended up the way they did today, and Sarah and I got to come test out a brand new spot that we've never hunted before. I've been looking at this place from the road for quite a while now, and you know, we finally just did the brave thing and took a risk and took a chance and came out here and tried it out blindly, not really knowing where to go, and we pulled 12 ducks out of this cut. A lot of greenhead mallards, 1 widgeon, 1 teal. Sarah was on fire with the Winchester. She got 5 ducks, 4 drakes, and I limited out. It always feels good to come into a new spot and do something like this and add another location to the list of locations to go hunt. I always like having a wide range of choices to choose from. When we got here in the morning, the tide was high and it was dropping really slowly. And there were a ton of birds roosting in and out of all these cuts and through here. And then as soon as we started shooting, we emptied this basin out and the tide dropped. We had lots of action while the tide was dropping. I'd say it was very slow, an hour before and an hour after the slack tide. And then as soon as it started flooding back in again, the action picked up as usual, hunting tidal flats. And we got our last few birds at that point. So it's not that far back to the truck from here. We're gonna carry the rest of our gear out and head off to Eastern Washington for the Thanksgiving weekend and see if we can close down November with more greenheads, maybe a few bonus geese. My friend Danny Neal down at Lewis and Clark said they were down. He wasn't lying. It's just a fantastic weekend, fantastic hunt. Love days like today. Random and successful. It is a week away from the Thanksgiving holiday. I'm spending a weeknight all snuggled up here at the house, preparing decoys. I've been trying for years to fix my feather lights. I've tried all kinds of glues to no avail. These just melt the rubber and they don't stick very well. The feather lights come with patches, so I have a lot of those. But the magical cure was the hot glue gun. This did it. All these decoys, I used patches and figured out a way to make them airtight again, and all of these got fixed. And I'm so happy right now because where we're going over Thanksgiving break, these are going to be solid gold for their feather light capabilities and realism.
Well, good morning. It is Wednesday, November the 22nd. Ryan Dipple and I are at the check station at Umatilla National Wildlife Refuge, McCormick unit. We're waiting in line to pick our blind. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this before, hunting-wise, but I've always wanted to hunt Umatilla. Here we go. We're just getting the last finishing touches on the decoy spread. Ryan is really happy with our pick today. We ended up with some luck and got a good selection. I'll talk more about that later because shooting time is here and getting ready to break the silence. A little late getting everything set up and perfect the way we want it, but nothing is ever perfect really. But we are hunting. We got the aquapods up in these cattail reeds right here. Ryan is out there setting out some motion decoys. It's really calm right now. But there are a lot of ducks V'd up, flying really high. It's like a flight day. There's lots of birds up high leaving the refuge. Lots of agriculture in this area. Do my best to film it.
Good job. Dead bird, Holly. Go get it. Good girl. Go get it. Come on, Holly. Come here. Yeah. Well, here it is, my first Umatilla.
Mallards in the deeks. Mallard. Come right at us. That's normal.
Okay. That was that was a lot better though. They came in a lot better on that setup than what we had it with the decoys over there.
Yeah, opening up that runway right here. Yeah, they're definitely doing what we want them to do. Yeah, man. We got 2 out front.
Holly knows what she's here for now.
My first Umatilla Drake mallard came right in. Let's see if we can get some more. We're having enough repetition now to where I think we can pull some singles. Slow and steady hunts. I like those.
Holly, dead bird. Dead bird, Holly.
I got it.
Holly, dead bird. Go get it, girl. Come on. Come on. Go get it. Dead bird. Holly. Good girl.
Dude,
Shot, man.
you got a lot of ducks coming in.
Holly. Holly. Good girl.
Well, that one didn't come out.
Dead bird, Holly. Go get it.
Nice shot, Aaron.
Dead bird, Holly. Holly. Dead bird. Go get it. There was literally a Drake wood duck right here. He came right down the reeds and he put his head up and he looked at me, and we put 6 shells over his back and he did not fall out of the sky. But that's okay, because this beautiful Drake mallard came in, and Holly is getting lots of swim time today.
Right here, Jim. Right here, Jim.
Dead bird, Holly. Shoot it again. Dead bird, Holly.
I got it.
Good girl.
I got him. I got a mark on it.
Wonder if I could find that duck.
On that tallest tree. The tallest part of
He's
that.
dead. He's dead. Dead bird, Holly.
Maybe 1 or 2.
I got that one. I think I finished. I don't know. Holly. Dead bird.
Oh, a bunch of committers. Right here. Did you shot that one first?
Yep.
And, okay. Well, good.
Holly, come on. Come on, Holly.
Holly! Hi. I almost tripled.
That was awesome, man.
Tripled.
That was awesome.
I almost. Oh, is that on video? I almost tripled.
That was good. Holly, dead bird. Go get it. Go get it. Go. Good girl. I didn't even get my gun up on that one. You just cleaned house. You just started shooting.
Committers.
Yeah.
You gotta get back.
We are.
Oh, these guys are gonna shot.
Did you just kill a hen?
Yeah, I didn't kill what comes in.
Did you add an imperfection to the art?
Picasso? What's his name?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Dead bird, Holly. Shoot it again. Dead bird. Holly, go get it. Dead bird. Good girl. Ryan just finished off with his last duck.
Good job, Holly. Good job, girl.
Holly's retrieving it.
Number 7. Thank you,
Number
sir.
7.
Good job, Holly. Turn her around here.
Come on, girl. We are down to the last bird of the day, and it's kind of dragging out. It's all on me. The bead fell off of this browning here on the end. So I guess I'm going to use that as my excuse for missing on the last flock. But the north wind is starting to pick up a tad, and the morning overcast is blowing away, and the temperature dropped just a tad. It got a little bit colder. Dead bird, Holly. Good girl. Dead bird, go get it.
Was that the drake?
Yeah. Good girl, Holly. Woo!
Good job, Aaron. Good job, man. That was solid. That was solid.
Beadless.
Beadless.
Before we pick up all these decoys, I just wanted to show you a huge part of our success today is probably attributed to these motion decoys here, this jerk string we got going. See how calm it is? There's no wind. And when there's no wind, the water is like a sheet of glass, and the birds work really high. And that motion right there did it. It caused several mallards to come screaming down, cupped up, big old orange feet sticking out. And that combined with just this open spread of decoys we have. We have some divers over there. We got some widgeon. We got some more divers over there. So we have decoys on this side. It's relatively open here in this open expanse. And then up against the bank here in the reeds, we have all of our mallards. And all those feather lights I fixed are up in here. Those also move pretty good too in the wind, but there just wasn't much of that today. Just a fantastic, successful hunt on a calm, still, anticlimactic day that we turned around and turned into climactic. Well, that about does it for our hunt here at Umatilla National Wildlife Refuge. For me, this is all about dreams coming true. One, I got to hunt a brand new spot again. You know, so far it's turning out to be another year of hunting new locations. I've always looked at Umatilla on the map, wanted to hunt it, but I never really got the chance until Ryan here pressured me to put in for the raffle. So this is also my first raffle hunt on a national wildlife refuge, and it was everything I expected it to be and more. It's obvious that there's a lot of Canadian, Alaskan, northern ducks down right now because the action just didn't stop all morning.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I haven't been out here in probably 10, 12 years, and yeah, put in for the raffle, actually drew. I know, you know, that doesn't happen every year, so didn't have the greatest pick. We didn't have the greatest pick, but
what was our number?
Number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. Pretty much top 6 is where I guess you kind of want to be, and but it worked out. We were able to slide into a spot, but you know, you bring a lot of stuff duck hunting with you all the time, and very rarely do you use all the stuff that you pack. But today, we used all the stuff that we packed. So we used a lot of bells and whistles to get it done today. But yeah, these birds that came in, 2s and 3s, we didn't see tons of birds, but the ones that did come in all played the game the way we want them to play, and getting out of here early.
Yeah,
so,
that's always a bonus.
Yeah, off to another adventure probably maybe tomorrow. But yeah, great day. I had a blast.
I think it's really cool that you introduced me to the spot where you sharpened your claws on, and tomorrow I get to take you to the spot that I kind of sharpened my claws on. So I kind of hope that, you know, from one spot to the next, we have a mirror image of what happened here, but more because Sarah's coming over. And I thought it was just, it's all luck. It was really cool how we were 8 and then one person didn't show up, and then we were 7. And then he kept pointing out like the really good blind that he wanted, and no one had taken it. And then we just walked right up, and he asked for it, and we got it. And really haven't heard too much shooting from much other groups going on today. Yeah. Such a bluebird day, you know.
Short walk today.
Short walk.
Short walk. Not a whole lot of sweat.
Not a whole lot of sweat.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we got up early. We had to get up early, but.
And we noticed that we could use the aquapods today with ease, and that made the job much better. And Holly, she turns 10 this month, and she did really good. She retrieved a lot of long birds, and she retrieved just about every single one of them. So, all right, well, let's pack up these birds and get up the hill and move on to further our East of the Cascades Thanksgiving holiday break. Here are the birds bagged today. It's perfect how the sun is coming out right now and gleaming on those greenheads. I think we have to go to the check station and let them count these, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll count it, but we have to turn in our harvest card. Yeah.
Nice. 2 hens, 12 Drake mallards. The great North American greenhead. The pursuit continues. Kill that duck! Kill that duck! Holly, dead bird? Dead bird, Holly. Dead bird, Holly. Go get it. That one landed on dry ground though. If you go back. Dead bird, Holly. Go get it. Go get it, good girl. Come on. Go get it. I think it's a hen.
I'm 95% sure it's a drake.
You think it's a drake? Good girl, Holly. Good girl, Holly. Out of the whole weekend, believe it or not, this day is probably going to be the better day for duck hunting, just because of this beautiful north wind that's picking up right here. We're already doing very well. It is Thanksgiving Thursday, 23rd of November. Freedom from want in the land of plenty. Shooting a limit of ducks at the end of November. at him. Take him. Take him. Good shot. Well, happy Thanksgiving, and today the cornucopia was overflowing and bountiful. We got done just in time to go home and make a good supper out of some of these ducks. But it was Ryan's first time hunting out here today, so I really am curious what he thought about this place compared to Umatilla yesterday.
Yeah, well, I'm an Oregon boy, so you know I shoot a lot of ducks down there in Oregon, but you know, you get up here around Tri-Cities, there's a lot of ducks, and you know, Washington definitely is, in my opinion, the capital of waterfowling in the Northwest, and I'll even throw Alaska in the mix. You know, I mean, the amount of birds we saw today, geese and ducks, I mean, we're counting them in the thousands. You know, I think that's fair, and you know, again, I always like to get them, you know, in the decoys, and these birds all played the right way, and yeah, it was just a great time. I really appreciate the invite.
I appreciate you inviting me to come hunt with you as well.
Yeah, man.
It's been a fun weekend so far, but it's not over with yet. Sarah lambasted the gadwalls today in her own little hole. She's like, well, what did you think of today?
Well, we just kept seeing these gaddies go down behind us, so I went and kind of snuck my aquapod in, found a spot after a little bit of trial and error where they were coming right in at me and wouldn't see me at all, and managed to finish out my limit there. Shot 5 gadwall in relatively quick succession with a nap in between. Very nice.
You had time to nap today?
I had time to nap today. It was very nice.
All right. That about does it for today. Have no idea when we're going to end up hunting tomorrow, but got a list of places to keep in mind, and we'll make the final decision tonight over a big dinner. Here's a close-up look at the birds bag today. Every duck is quality in my opinion, but gadwalls and mallards, that's what we come here for. Holly is wanting to get on the camera. She retrieved a lot of these birds today. Sarah got some dandy gadwalls. Look at these. Nice big wing. I love the wing pattern on the gray duck. She got the nicest straight gadwalls of the trip so far. And just fat, great North American mallards. Healthy, with lots of good tasty fat layer on them. It's amazing how fast you get down. 4 mallards came back. 2 of them landed over there in the WRP. The other 2 took off that way. You get down super quick when you see that. I threw those ducks down so fast. One more bird here though. This is the nicest widgeon I've gotten all year. Look at that. Look at that bald thing. Look at these. These are also good eating ducks too. Nice. Dude, this duck is so nice. So nice. So incredible. There's another duck right there. It's gonna be a really good day because the geese have been using this water too, and they left last night, so they're not roosting here, which means hopefully they'll come back as soon as a lot of this fog lifts. So I'll see if I can get 3 more ducks, hopefully get some bonus geese. I want to get some more ducks just like that.
Here's an indication of just how much water we got here now. It fills up fast, and our property tends to hold the water when the rest of the valley drains. And it's brimming. And it was higher than this. I can see up over here on this grass where there's debris higher up on the bank. I got a loose decoy spread, about 24 ducks, 24 geese. I've brought in the geese a little closer. It's hard to see with the GoPro, but we're going to have an east wind today. I'm hoping that brings at least a couple of Canadas right down within gun range.
Well, I knew it was going to be a good day. It is 8:52, and I'm already limited on ducks. I got 4 mallards, 3 widgeon. I'm going to wait though a little longer and see if the Canada geese come in that have been using the pond for the last week. There we go, a very fast limit of field ducks as we head into the calendar winter season. That's what I love the most about this time of the year, is being out in the elements, enjoying the bounties of the winter season. Well, they came about 9:30. I heard the first honk coming from behind here from the way of the river. They landed in the middle of the pond and swam to the other shore. I almost sat up over there today. That was one option. But then like 15 minutes later, another group came from the same direction. I gave them some honks and some clucks though. And they went out and they came around this tree. I don't know how well it came in, but as soon as I moved, they saw me and flared. But one goose kept coming kind of my way. I got him. Or her. Yeah. Dropped it right over there. Had to go pick it up here. But, oh man, they're so big. Had to go lambaste it on the water. Sometimes they're not the easiest animal to kill. It has not been the best goose season yet this year. It's been really slow. Definitely down in my goose numbers by this time of the year. So it's a very good added bonus to pull a Canada goose out of the farm the first time we hunt it this year. I hope that wasn't all the geese that came in here though. That was 2 pretty large flocks. Probably educated them though. So I'm gonna stick it out for a little bit longer and see what happens here. See if we can get any more singles or groups to come back in. Because I can get 2 more of these. Wouldn't that be cool if by chance and luck I did? Heck yeah. So cool. It hurts my arm holding it up so much.
It is going on 11 a.m. and the sun has burned through the morning fog layer. I'm just really enjoying myself just sitting here watching all the birds and all these widgeon come in here and work really close. There's a ton of ducks working right now. All morning they've been coming in here really close up against the blind. And it's just really beautiful out. Even though I have my limit, I'm just seeing if any more geese come back in here. I think I'm going to give it maybe another hour and then clean up and go in.
I absolutely love this time of the year. On the hinges of winter, the field is a lake right now. There's lots of water. And that feeling of chasing the migration and just being there when it happens is very fulfilling. Definitely a ton of new birds in the farm pastures. The flooded fields are on, and I think the conditions are going to be good for the hunting to continue to be very good here, probably leading up to the next big change in the weather. Climate-wise, it's living up to a El Nino season this year. It's very warm out right now. I'd say it's probably in the low to mid 50s, and that's very odd for December. We really haven't had that much winter weather. I think it got the coldest at the end of October. We've had just slight kisses of frosts and freezes, but nothing drastic and huge. Definitely a lot of rain and a lot of moisture. But the feeling is definitely just a little bit more tropical and warm. I'm hoping that it changes because we're going into the last month of the season very quickly, and we officially are in the late season. And these birds aren't going to remain like this forever in the fields. They are going to wise up. There was a lot of pressure around here today. There were hunters in all the fields around here, including me. But just while I was sitting waiting for the geese to come back, tons of birds were coming in here. I watched ducks fly in here all morning. If somebody else would have been with me, I definitely could have gotten 2-3 limits out of the blind today. These widgeon, that's the #1 duck that was working today, were bald-pate widgeon. They were all over, huge flocks of them coming in and working really close out in front of the blind. Then I'd say there was probably a moderate, amount of mallards. They stuck out, and the geese came about 9:30, 2 big flocks. But I think, as I said before, they seemed wary. The minute I moved in the blind, they saw me and started to lift. So Glad I opened fire though. This one goose was flying lower than the rest. You got to risk it for the biscuit sometimes. And I peppered him with my last round, 3-inch 4s. Broke a hinge in the wing, and he went down, and I was able to chase him down and finish him off. So it's always good to get a bonus goose. I stuck it out till about 11:30, watching ducks work all morning, but the geese haven't come back yet. So I've decided to kind of just pick it up, and I'm going to come back later on this week, Wednesday or Thursday, and hunt again. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 days, and then get drier again. So hunting the field here, I've noticed there's 2 shifts of ducks. That's maybe even 3. There's the morning flight when they're leaving or arriving, and then I'd say the best flight is between 9 and 11. It's just they're everywhere, huge flocks. I don't know what's going on at that time, but there's a flight between 9 and 11, and if I was to stick it out longer, I'd say there's another one between like 1 and 2, but it never seems to be that good hunting the fields going into dark. Here's a closer look at the bird's bag today. This has to be, I think, probably one of the nicest widgeon so far this season. There were a lot of them today, big flocks of them. I think one of these is an immature drake. This guy right here, he's got the coloration of a drake, just kind of missing his green eye stripe. Could be a hen though. Canada geese always get so bloody. It's only a couple pellets in the neck and head, but wow. These mallards, they already look really fat and healthy. I think I'm gonna pick these and do them up so I can barbecue them. And the last duck of the day was one of these Susies. They were really loud this morning over in the thicket when they were waking up. There's nothing like sitting in a nice dark blind, watching daylight arrive, and bringing the ducks along with it.